What is up, guys, and welcome back to another video of Reviving Red. Just yesterday I didn't record anything, but I did clean up the exterior. I waxed it, and I also cleaned up the interior because it was looking a little crusty in there, but now it's looking nice and clean. I'll show you what we got here. Got all the panels nice and clean and protected. Steering wheel, leather seats, which have seen better days, but not too bad for a new Edge still. Carpet's all cleaned up. Center console, dashboard, everything's looking nice and clean. But in today's video, we're going to be removing these gauges and also this mess of wires for this underglow lighting in here, which I did when I was a teenager. So now it's all getting ripped out. So I just gotta figure out what I even did here and just do the opposite and take everything out of here. All right, so I pulled these wires out that I had tucked back in here. This is just extra wire going up to the gauges. Yep, I was young. We did it the stupid way, ran it through the door jamb. So if you come down here, all this is just powered in by a fuse right here. I forgot the name of what that's called, but I'm gonna pull that out, see what size fuses we have, check the book and see what size fuse needs to go back in. And yeah, just yank out all these underglow lights. I do believe it runs to the back seat under this part too, so I'll have to trace those down. But yeah, these wires here, follow those. Those come out in here. One of them is just, I think that was for the temperature of something. Oil engine, or engine oil temperature. And it just melted right off because we did it the wrong way. But yeah, so that makes my job easier. I end up just ripping that wire out. This other one, it does go down to the oil pressure sensor or switch, something like that. And it actually leaks down there. That's where the oil leak is at. So I'm probably just gonna snip this wire for now and tie it off up here, because to fix that we gotta drain the oil, and we're not doing that today because the oil's fine. But that will be addressed one day. And yeah, just rip all these wires out and we should be good to go. That's pretty stuck on there, so I'm gonna put the camera down and I'm gonna work on this. All right, so I got this one off. It wasn't actually stuck as bad as I thought it was. I just needed two hands to take this thing off, but yeah, that one's off. The wire already fell out. Go over to this side, not hit the door. You can see this one looks, that was close, the wind almost got it. I have to put something on this door. Well, it looks like I'll have to show you guys from this side. Alright, so let's see what we got here. This one is completely broken. The rest of it's still stuck up there. Go ahead and take all this out. And all these wires run over here. I'm gonna take all these out too. Alright, so we're making good progress here. I got all these wires down. Cut the zip ties all the way across. There's just one bolt over here. I think you can see it. That's holding those two wires in. I just gotta undo that, and I should be able to pull all these wires straight out. So I just gotta go grab a little wrench to get these bolts loose, to get these wires unhooked, and all this in here will be done. And then we'll just clip that one wire in the engine bay, take these out, unscrew these, this all comes out, and we'll be done with this disaster. All right, so I got all these wires unhooked now from the grounds and everything. Everything should be free except for this fuse right here, which I'll get in a second, but I should be able to pull this wire through now. Should be able to. Might just be stuck. Oh, that's right, I got them going to the back too. All the way down here. I forgot about the back ones. So this one comes back here. We'll get rid of that too. That needs to come out. Enough of this garbage. Electrical disaster in here. Alright, let's see. Get all this wire untucked. I might need two hands again. Well, maybe not. That one is, I don't think it's not even connected. It's not. I don't really care about damaging these. They're going straight in the garbage. There we go. It should all be free now. I should be able to pull all this wire out. Yep. Man, this is a disaster. I don't know what I did in here. Bare wires. Don't do what I did. I'm just gonna cut this. I'm gonna cut it so I don't have to drag those through. There is no battery in the car, so I shouldn't get electrocuted. There, cut. Take this crap out this way now. There we go. This is going straight in the garbage. How about that? That looks a lot better. So I just gotta figure out what size fuse goes in here. I got a 10 and a 15. I'm gonna check the owner's manual to see what size fuse I need to put back in here. All right, so I checked the owner's manual. It is fuse number 5, which is going to be a 15 amp fuse. So if we take this thing out, there we go. So it had a 10 and a 15. We're just gonna take the 15 and put that back in there and we should be good to go. So I got this out. I took the 10 amp and the 15 amp fuse out and I put the 15 back in that slot, which is what it's supposed to be. So now I think I'm just gonna cut these wires, especially the ones going through here. I'm just gonna cut them and just feed them back through that way and get rid of them. All right, those are cut. I also got to cut this zip tie. All right, this wire should be free. That one's gone. And this is the one that I said still connected to that switch down there, center. So I'm just gonna cut this somewhere and tie it back up until we fix that problem where the oil leaks. Yep, I just need to unscrew this and these gauges will come right out. That switch right here is probably gonna fall out. It'll be alright though. And I'm gonna have to plug these holes, which is gonna suck, but the previous owner of this vehicle already had holes in here. Whoop, I just stabbed the rubber seal. That's not good. It'll be alright. Alright, I'm gonna continue getting these screws out and then I'll catch you guys back up. Alright, last screw. Of course, it's on an angle I can barely get to. Thank goodness for this ratcheting screwdriver. Alright, I could probably get that by hand and they're gonna fall. Yep, there they go. Alright, got them. They are out. Probably put those up for sale. Those are actually made for the previous generation, so it didn't fit this A-pillar perfectly. Yep, gauges are out, so now no more smacking your hand on them when you're turning, which was the main reason we're taking those out. Alright, so gauges are out. All the underglow is out. And I just got to snip that one wire and tie it off and we're good to go. Just this wire right here. Whatever it's caught on. There we go. A little bit of pine straw. Probably just wrap it up how it is and zip tied in here somewhere. Just tuck it out of the way. But yeah, it's pretty much an uninstall complete. Alright, so I'm gonna switch this battery over and make sure I didn't mess up anything too bad. Alright, I'm gonna start it up now. Well, I guess I did something right, because everything seems to be working. It was tapped into the fuse for the instrument cluster, so looks like I did something right.